Trapped in the concept, falsely accused was used and misled, bitch. I'm hoping you fucking rest in peace.
Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing Red Dead Online. If you enjoy my content, please go to a flat earth convention and prove to them that the earth is indeed not flat, but in the shape of subscribe to Dr. Panda. Now, how coincidental is that? Anyway, I load into the game. I've given myself 2 objectives. The first objective is to get level 5 in the trader business, and the second objective is to start a moonshine business once I have finally reached level 5 in the trader business. Anyway, once I'm travelling to my camp to see if the table for Crips Butchering Co. is glitched, I just see and remember how beautiful this game is. It's been a couple of days since I played it, so I thought, wow, how can I not come back to this almost immediately? Look at the grass, it's not as bad as GTA's grass. GTA's grass is all patchy. It's only a texture, which I see that it's kind of meant to be that way since it was made in 2013, but they could have at least stuck a few strands up. Like, Minecraft's got more texture and effort put into that grass than GTA. Like, GTA's got all this patchy stuff, like what? So I was going across this path and it turns out it was tighter than my parents' relationship. Anyways, I arrive at the location and gun these fellas down. Getting these supplies will also help us set up the butcher table for Crips, and let us get him stuff like pelts and dead animal carcasses. What a weird fella. Anyways, I arrive back at the camp with the supplies, and Crips is just here to tell us about the normal, usual stuff. And he's kind of a weird fella. He's using a knife to make a knife, but more or less normal, but he's already got a knife, like, what's the point, mate? Anyways, when I arrive back at my camp, I decide to grab a beer, just to replenish my stamina and health circles. I'm not too sure if it replenishes my dead eye. I think it does, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, when I'm hunting, I see a deer in the distance, so I kill it. Hopefully Crips can turn this deer into a nice pair of Gucci flops, or a nice Rolex, or maybe a Supreme bathrobe or something. Then I use almost all of my arrows to kill this stupid pronghorn. I literally aced him in the head 3 times and it didn't kill him. What's this guy on? He's probably put too much Adderall in his drink whilst gaming. Like, geez, this guy's cracked more than Justin at Fortnite. Anyway, I get my revenge by skinning the guy, and since he was only 1 star, I decided to leave his carcass. Plus, I already had a buck on the back of my horse, so would have been quite pointless if I decided to take both the pronghorn and the buck, because it would be a long journey, and I simply didn't want to waste my time on a journey that long, so yeah. Anyway, I arrive at the camp and then decide to donate my materials to Crips, because, like, where else am I going to donate them? Hopefully it can turn my materials into a little Tex Ferrari or some new Gucci flops or something cool like that, so it's not wasted. Anyways, so it turns out I need to go hunting again, so here's just a little short bit of clips from my hunting session, and I'll have some music play, so here you go. here we go. Anyway, I arrive and just end up hopping the fence to get these supplies, and it just comes in a little sack, like a potato sack looking thing. Not too cool, but it's something at least. I don't even know how that's even gonna help me. I've got quite a lot of goods, so I'm gonna be shocked if this actually does help me. So yeah, let's just get back to camp. Anyway, I arrive back at my camp and drop off the supplies, so now I'm actually able to, well, deliver my supplies or deliver my materials, so that I'm able to make profit from it. And hopefully I finish this business fast so I can start a moonshine business, because that's really what I want to complete, because alcoholism fixes every problem. I end up being able to sell the goods, so I do. But you won't believe what happens. So I'm just riding along, and I don't see this little ditch, and then I go flying out and die. But my car actually starts to break, and as you can see, it breaks. Why? Just why? I didn't see it, and how is something that weak? Like, geez, it's got the tension of a pastrami noodle. Like, what was holding it together? Like, a stupid glue stick or something. Because that was weak, and it was only like a little drop. I say that, and it was probably like a 6 foot, 7 foot drop, but like, why? Just why? Now I have to carry these stupid goods on the back of my horse. This thing will collapse after like 20 meters. It's not as bad as Scrawny Nag, but like, this thing can only go on for 4 times as long as him. That's not too good. Scrawny Nag can only go for 5 meters. This is horrible. Just something I thought I might have to include. I do judge a game by its water quite often, and look at that water, that was beautiful. Anyway, I get a little sidetracked and I decide to kill these helpless birds flying through the sky, because why not? I'm like so much bigger and stronger than them, they're helpless, and I can just kill them in like one shot anyway, so meh, why not? And these bandits come out of nowhere and start shooting at me, so I decide to kill them too, because you know what? The best way to win a fight is always pick on someone smaller than you, or you just find someone older or much younger than you to kill, because like, they're good replacements. Anyway, when I arrived to drop the supplies off, I realised this place is Mexican people. Why are there so many Mexican people and Spanish people in this game? Like, everyone's got La in their name, or Sa if they're women, or Lo or something. I don't get it. But their sombreros are sick. Gotta admit, like, who doesn't love sombreros? I'm probably gonna invest in one after this, because they are dope. But I get bored, and I feel like, what's the best person to kill in this scenario? Mexicans, so I just go to slaughter all of them. So I end up just beating this guy to a pulp. Like, look, he stood no chance. Just uppercut, then choke him out, then just beat him and headbutt him. Like, I'm so... And this guy decides to shoot at me, and then I died, because he whips out a gun. Alright, mate. If that's how you're gonna play, I'm gonna kill you for it. I'm gonna kill you over and over again. Anyway, I end up walking behind this guy, and he gets sus at me and hits me, so I just beat him to the floor with my shotgun and loot him. Then this angry guy just decides to shoot at me, so I decide to kill them, like, all. So I'm like, then I die again. These Mexicans are putting up a fair challenge, Whilst I'm walking along, I see there's 2 innocent men, so they're good targets, so I just gun them both down. Those fellas didn't know what was coming, ha ha ha. But then some guy was pinging at me from the distance, pinging me with a stupid revolver, so I end up just blowing his brains out. And then this other guy starts shooting at me, and I get scared and shit. But then I gun him down as well. I'm extremely low now and decide to retreat, because that's the smart thing to do. Psych! Straight into battle! Anyway, I managed to gun this fella down before getting killed myself. Pretty easy. Anyway, this is the sad part of the video, where I have to say goodbye. Anyway, I'll see you in another episode or video of Red Dead Redemption 2, hopefully. And until then, goodbye.